This is a review of the Insignia 43-inch LED TV model NS-43D420NA20. Liquid crystal display with direct LED backlit. It's going to replace this 32-inch RCA, which you can see has this black spot here, which keeps getting bigger and bigger. Used to be a little bit small, and since it just keeps on growing. TV's probably 8 years old. I don't know what happened to cause this. I'm thinking the cats did something, because they have been known to climb on this because it gives off warmth. So I don't know if they poked a hole in the screen or what, but it just started around here at the bottom and it just grew and grew and grew. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I upgraded to a 43, which is about the maximum this shelf can hold. This thing is caving in, but I'm trying to move within a year, and these things aren't designed to be portable. So if I buy a new one, I'm not going to be able to take it with me without it suffering damage. So hopefully it'll fit. I'll make it fit. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing. Okay, here it is out of the box. I just installed the legs. They use 2 Phillips screws, which you can just make out in there. Here are the little bitty speakers here and here. Your power button. These go on an angle. So I'll go ahead, take this one apart, then I'll put this one installed, and hopefully it works. Here's the side of the RCA. It shows all its inputs. And then you got your composite, you got your component, VGA, got your antenna cable, USB service, 4 HDMI's, digital optical out, headphone. The Insignia has the digital audio out and has a headphone. It's not equipped with RCA out. I don't know if any modern TVs, I'm trying to find TVs, but almost none have RCA audio out. I can get them to have component and composite, but I can't find RCA out. So it'll hook the other TV up to my Insignia stereo. But the cable I ordered a 3.5 millimeter to RCA. It's running late. It's a right angle, so it'll fit flush. So for now, I got this patch cable, 3.5 millimeter. Goes to this RCA, to these extenders, which will hook up to this cable for now. I got 3.5 millimeter the RCA, but I'm not going to replace it right now because the one has a right angle for up here, so it'll sit more flush. So when it arrives, then I'll replace it properly. But for now, it'll work. Because the reason they don't include RCA is because people use sound bars. No one uses theater systems anymore. Well, I don't want a sound bar. I want it through my stereo. So I have to use the headphone jack. So anyway, let's continue disassembling this thing. September 2011, so 8-9 years old, depending when I purchased this. So I was close. Here's the back of the Insignia. Best Buy Recycle. And you'll go there when you're ready to place your TV, if you can drop it off for recycling or not. Manufactured for Insignia products. Made in China. Everything is. So you get your USB 5 volts, digital optical out, your composite, red, white, and yellow, 3 HDMI's, headphones, then your ATSC tuner, 2-prong power cord. The RCA was a 3. So let's go ahead and put this into place. Alright, it's plugged in, all cables are hooked up. That's just the audio cable, hooked it up later. And also curious, since it's the same brand as the stereo, when I hit the power, is the stereo going to turn on? Nope. Stereo didn't turn on, that's good. TV did. English. Activate voice guide? No. Alright, so label that HDMI 1 to be like cable box, or your DVR or game or whatever, so you know what's plugged into what. I think cable box is in one. Nope, cable box is not number one.
I don't need you, I got it. Okay.
It really wasn't Frank, it was Francesco. Yeah.
Mute, so copyright. Alright, the cable box is number 2. Yeah. Thought the cable box was number 1. Alright, cable box is number 2. I'll go through here and figure out. I know I got the Roku down there, and I got the Blu-ray player here. So one's number 1, one's number 3. Cable box is number 2. That's the station. I gotta go through and figure out how to program the cable remote to work with this TV. But the good news is this doesn't appear to be affecting the stereo at the moment. Let's see what happens. The TV always goes blank when I turn this on. The other one did it too. By the amount of power this thing draws, the TV always goes black for a second. This one did it too. Good, I'm aiming it there.
Just another pretty thing.
So that's one thing, I was making sure that the because they're both the same brand, I wanted to make sure they weren't going to interfere with each other. So we're good on that. So that's really it. Nothing much else to show. You know, it's not a smart TV. Don't need one. Not interested. I got the Roku. Does the same damn thing. My PS3 can hook up to the internet, and so can my Blu-ray player in my room, which is hooked up to the projector. But this is the 43-inch Insignia, so it just fits in here. I can't go any bigger. Just wish I had RCA audio out, but those probably cost $400 or $500, and I'm not spending that much on a TV. I'm sorry. This was $179 plus tax. Is good enough for me. Let's see how long it lasts. The cats are going to have a fit. They can no longer go behind here. Okay, just went through and finished setting up. HDMI is the Blu-ray. 2 is the cable box. 3 is the Roku. That's what you see right there. That's the menu for the Roku in the back. So, exit. Go input. There. TV, which would be the RF output in the back. If you want to hook up to the external antenna. Blu-ray. Cable box. Roku. AV. USB for photos. Go back to cable box.
You'll also be able to access videos and a free
Oh, shut up. So, there you go. So far it's easy to navigate. Time will tell how well it'll actually stand up.